recording already?
Yeah, we're recording. Yeah.
Okay. Why are you gonna?
No.
Okay.
I feel like we haven't talked about like what we're gonna do on this podcast. Like, what's the end goal? Like, what is this about? I mean, I can take my take on first, and then you can
go
do
ahead.
yours. What I imagine this podcast being is just us and our number one is like our fitness journey, because that's the main thing we do when we hang out is we go to the gym and we work on our bodies. And
Obviously, our credentials are not. We're not sushi.
oh yeah, if you guys are on TikTok
Larry Wheels.
and you know like patty cakes and is patty cakes even big?
Not yet. He will be though. He's on the come up.
Anyway,
I also will say this. Actually, go ahead. I'll wait.
we're not trying to be like the big buff guys that
No,
everyone.
We're not gonna hop on a cyclist arms.
We're not modcast. We're not like having a podcast about steroids or anything like that. We're just like two kids out of high school talking about fitness and trying to better ourselves.
This podcast is about any and everything.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna have guests on here that you guys might know. I mean, the people that are mainly watching this right now probably already knows from like high school and all that stuff. And so, we're gonna have people that you guys probably already know from high school.
You can also comment who you want to see.
Yeah, you can comment and
like I said, if you want to be on the
RatCast.
the RatCast,
This is a
hit our DMs.
temporary logo. I don't know if it's temporary, but we got another logo coming in from Shiro, Penguin, Tyler Brown. Shout out to you.
He's got it going, bro.
He's got it going. We should have it by like the end of the week, so we might have it for our next one. But this is like the temporary. I think it's kind of hard though. Like, let me know what you guys think. Maybe it's just shit and you guys don't like it. But I think
That's why
good.
it's hard because it looks awful.
What's your take on the podcast? What do you think?
So, like I said, it's just kind of any and everything, you know. Like I said, you have something you want to come on here and talk about. Go ahead, we're down for anything. I mean, we already have some ideas going and all that kind of stuff. I mean, this one's kind of just
Talking about ourselves.
yeah, just random. I wouldn't say random stuff, but just kind of us and what we're doing and getting everything ready.
It's really just off the pill right now. Or let me tone down the gain on my mic. It's really just off the pill. We talk about whatever comes to mind. This is a normal conversation, and
I will say one thing about my biggest thing about fitness. My fitness perspective has changed after finding sush and patty cakes, and you guys probably don't know who they are, but you'll figure it out. The modcast is coming up. With just everything with hard style and actual like pre-workout, like for those of you who don't know what hard style is, I'll
it's like electronic.
Can we link Tevez in the
like the Apple Music playlist or like?
Well, I mean Tevez does a lot of the hardstyle. Like he's like the Drake of hardstyle.
Oh.
Or sorry, Drake. Yeah, he's like the Drake of hardstyle.
So he's like the biggest artist for them.
One of them. I mean,
is he on the hardstyle playlist?
He's on Sush's, not on the other one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean we can link him. I was gonna just link the playlist.
We can do that. We can do that too. We'll link Sush's, bro. I mean,
it's a culture, bro. Like, dude, it's straight up just a culture.
I mean, I told you that one day. That first day when we went and got all those supplements, and I was like, bro, because I was up to like 3 in the morning the night before, and I was like, I like just scrolling through TikTok.
Yeah, bro. And
I just saw it, and I told you I was blowing up your phone while you were sleeping. I was like, bro.
I woke up, I had like 8 or 10 texts, bro.
Bro, I was telling you, I'm like, dude, this is indescribable. Oh, I actually went to the gym that night. I remember that, and I listened to hardstyle for the first time.
Yeah, bro.
And
that's
I told you, I was trying to tell you like that it was indescribable, and then I still have that clip.
The first time I took creatine was when it really hit me. Like we had something going, because it instantly hit, and I remember walking.
Well, the other unfortunate thing is you can't take pre-workout.
Yeah, I can't because of my seizures and everything. But I remember walking up to the doors of Planet Fitness,
just ready,
and the song Inception played, and the feeling I had was like no other drug could do. It's not a drug, obviously, but it's like a feeling
that you just.
How do you describe the feeling? It's like this.
My feeling's gonna be a little different because I'm off the pre too, so.
Mine's just like a pumped up feeling. I have a boost of energy.
Also, shout out ignition switch. Let me put y'all on.
Ignition, is that the
That's
the icy
stuff
thing?
I have right now. Yeah. Dark
Yeah.
energy's coming.
Does it taste good or does it taste like bad?
No. I told you that the dude that makes it, he has the patent for icy flavoring. So
Yeah.
they use the actual flavoring,
So it tastes like icy.
straight up.
And then you mix it with the creatine?
It just depends. I'll either take my creatine after or before, especially now that we're only doing 5 grams.
Anyway, what were we saying?
Just
The feeling of
Yeah.
pre-workout. The creatine for me just makes me have like a boost of energy, but for you it's probably different.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, we haven't really been on it for that long, so I can't really say anything. Basically, in my opinion, creatine is like a legal steroid, honestly. I mean, it's a steroid without being a steroid.
Is there like a creatine that you can get more milligrams out of than
I don't think so.
or is it just all the same?
Plus, well, it's not all the same. Like we do monohydrate, which is to say for all you kids out there thinking about lifting and taking creatine, monohydrate. It's the most researched, most
That's all I know
studied.
about it. Like
Yeah.
so what's the difference between like monohydrate and like a different type
That
of
I have no
creatine?
idea. I'll be real honest. That I have no idea.
Is monohydrate the only one you researched?
Yes, and it's also the only one. Like if you research anything, all it's monohydrate. It's like the only one that because it's like I think it's like the most natural one.
Or is it?
I'm not sure. I'm not gonna come on here and act like I know about it because I don't. So
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be a rat.
I I only know what you told me. Like I legit only know that it's just a boost of energy. It's all natural. That's what appealed
Yeah.
me to it.
Well, I was talking about this with Jake Molina last night. Shout out Jay Money. He's
Sir Jacob
he's
Molina.
actually big on TikTok, so I'm sure you already know him. We were talking
Probably not.
about like how we're talking about how we know all this like fitness stuff, and I couldn't even really tell you where I get it from because it's not like I just sat down one day, but just as you were going along, I just find stuff and I
Mhm.
just like this whole dark energy wave that everybody's on.
The dark energy.
Literally says not. Keep in mind this pre-workout on the back literally says
Here, let me try to pull up a picture of it. On
not
the
not
screen.
for human consumption.
Dark energy. It literally it says, you know how it usually says nutrition facts?
Yeah.
It says research facts.
Like these people that take it, bro. They're talking about seeing color hearing colors.
Hearing or seeing colors?
Hearing.
I mean, you
Yeah.
see colors.
They're talking about hearing colors and stuff, and I'm just like, bro.
So legit. This is the one. So this is what it looks like, but there's different flavors of it, right?
Yeah, I have also heard that it doesn't matter what flavor you get, it just tastes like absolute ass.
Like all the flavors, it doesn't matter what flavor it is.
That's just what I've heard. But
Still illegal.
this is a banned supplement, by the way.
Yeah. So was it legal for a time or was it like?
That I have no idea. I know that it is a banned supplement now.
What is this? This looks familiar. Is this like a normal pre-workout?
Kinda. BCAA is also a scam.
Like I said, I don't know anything about pre-workout.
BCAA
I'm
is a
just gonna-
scam, by the way.
But yeah, dude, like,
Look, research facts.
oh, here we go, yeah. So,
Research product, not for human
not
consumption.
for human consumption.
This
And I
thing,
love how
like,
it says follow us on social media right
like
below it.
I was telling him today, like how I'm gonna 1.5 scoops down the guzzler, and he's like, dude,
I'm not liable for that, man.
he's like, yeah, I'm not liable. He's like, he's like, you might want to write your will out before, but I mean, my caffeine intake is insane as you.
What are you thinking is gonna happen to you? Like legitimately.
That's the best part is I have no clue. I'm
So you think you're just gonna like go into the gym and just like take on like 50 more pounds than you usually do? 'Cause I don't think that's what's gonna happen.
Here's what's gonna happen. I'm either gonna go into this gym, and I'm just gonna be like have the most focus, and just be
Yeah.
silent and go in, get it done, and come out, or I'm gonna go in there and everybody's gonna be like, okay, this kid's tripping off acid right now, and I'm just gonna be like obnoxious, which I'm gonna try not to be, but
Or you could just not even make it to the gym and just be like
just on the
on the toilet
On
and
the toilet.
vomiting. That's the thing, bro. I've seen more bad than good happen from that dark energy. That's why it's crazy to me.
It's just for me, like I feel like I'm a pre-workout and just caffeine in general concierge.
Don't get no fuck.
Basically, man. I mean, I'm just straight up caffeine connoisseur.
We're drinking Red Bull.
Well,
Like, give
I'm
your
drinking
thoughts on
Red
that. Isn't that a new flavor?
Yeah, so every summer and every winter they come out with a new thing. Now this right here, I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, if you're watching this, but this is
Actually,
sex. This is sex in a can.
Let me try that real quick. The green one.
It's dragon fruits. Their new one for the summer. It's not my favorite, but like I said, sorry, Mom and Dad, if you're watching this, but stuff right here is sex in a can.
So this is the regular one, or is it?
No,
like
no. For me, it's regular. Yes, it's blueberry.
the blue edition.
Blueberry, yeah.
Let me try
The
this.
regular one's okay.
I don't drink energy drinks that much. I just kind of.
Every day.
You drink energy drinks every day.
Oh, at least two. At least two, and that's not including the pre-workout that I have every day.
38 grams of added sugars.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We're counting calories right now, but for the Red Bull, I don't count macros because I need it.
Do you like coffee? Are you a
I
coffee
can't.
drinker?
I can't have an opinion on coffee because I've only had coffee once and it was black coffee, so it kind of ruined it for me.
Yeah.
But I will say I do see these like creamers and stuff where it's
Yeah.
like,
Like the
I mean,
vanilla creamer and
yeah,
stuff.
vanilla, and then I saw like an M&M one the other day, and I'm like, bro, that'd probably be so good. But at the same time, plus I've also heard that coffee kind of gives people the Hershey squirts, bro.
The Hershey squirts? What's the Hershey squirts?
You ain't getting off that toilet, bud.
It's like all liquid. just
Yeah,
coming out.
straight liquid coming out.
Have you tried this before?
No, I don't think I'm gonna.
Why not? I just took your Red Bull, man. I mean, you don't have to, but
I'm
just put it there.
it.
It's not gonna mix well in your stomach or something.
Not even that. It's just like if I don't know something besides dark energy, I'm not gonna try it. I don't know why. I'm a big baby.
So you're not gonna try that, but you're gonna try dark energy.
Basically, that's where we're at. It's just like same thing with like movies and TV shows. Like if I don't know, like if there's not a famous actor that I like know, I ain't watching it, bro.
What's your favorite movie of all time? I know it's a hard question.
It's
It's-
between.
I can't answer that
It's
question.
between three
Okay, what's the big three?
in no order. The Shining, obviously.
Yeah. The
Batman
Shining-
Dark
The
Knight.
Shining,
Heath Ledger, R.I.P. Should
yeah.
have been able
facts,
to be there.
RIP.
And I hate these people that are like, oh, he won the award because he was dead. No,
Nah, bro.
that was literally one of the greatest superhero movie performances of all time.
Let me look up who was like next to him on. Do you remember the other actors that were nominated with him?
Yeah, one of them was actually, if I'm not mistaken, one of them was actually Christian Bale.
So
Or
it
not Christian
was-
Bale.
It was the
Yeah, Christian
2000
Bale.
It was the 2008 or 2009 Academy Awards.
I think it was 2008.
Heath Ledger, Joker, Academy Awards.
The craziest thing about Heath Ledger is Jack Nicholson, who also played Joker, told him before, and Jack Nicholson wasn't even that serious of a Joker, and he told him, bro, he's like, be careful, like this can take you, can take you over. Are we gonna get demonetized for this?
I mean, it's not advertisement, so I mean, it has 19 million views, so I hope not.
Sorry, I'm just like,
Um,
it might have been 2008 because Heath Ledger wasn't on there.
let me see. Where would we at? Right here.
But Jack Nicholson wasn't even that serious Joker, and he told him, like, you gotta be careful, this can take you over. And Heath Ledger he took every acting job serious, bro. Like and like a lot of you guys probably don't know this, but in the scene where Batman is like interrogating the Joker and he's like beating him up, like Heath Ledger actually made Christian Bale like beat the shit out of him. Like he
Really?
told him, he's like, I want this to look as real as possible. Like I want you to like put your like, and it was so everything that was real. All
So
of
Christian Bale like actually like
it. All of it was
beat
real.
him
It was all
up.
real.
Holy shit, bro.
It was all real.
So we got Robert Downey Jr. That's a big name, and they got Josh Brolin that played Thanos.
Bro, do you know this? Do you know the like backstory of Robert Downey Jr.? I'm not trying to get off track, but I didn't realize. I just saw this the other day.
Wasn't he like a druggie or
Bro,
something?
he used to be a drug addict. He was in and out of jail, and then he came out, and I forget who it was. But somebody like they like just knew him. Was like he's like, hey, I need like just basically got him in on this acting job, and now he's like the head of MCU.
There's an interview online where Robert Downey Jr. is being like interviewed by this like dude, and he the interviewer is like trying to like pry him about his past life.
And he's just not having it.
He's not having it, and he's like he literally walks out. Like he gets so pissed off, and he like literally walks out. So he's not very open about it because I think there was like issues with his dad too.
Okay, the third movie. This is gonna tie into what you just said. Is I have a Spider-Man problem. I don't know why. Tobey Maguire is the GOAT.
So which Spider-Man are you talking about?
The first one. The
Like-
third one was third one. Great ass movie. Too much stuff packed into one movie.
Yeah, that's true.
People try and say the second one was the greatest Spider-Man out of the trilogy. No, first one, third one. Too much, bro.
I don't know, man. I think I like the second one more because I felt like, as a whole, like I felt like with Mary Jane, everything they did with Mary Jane and how she found out that he was Spider-Man, I felt like that was like done better.
You see the Amazing Spider-Man movies?
Yeah. With
Okay.
Andrew Garfield.
The second one. It's
Jamie Foxx and Electro and all that.
yeah, that was so corny. I hate that was so corny. But what's her name? Gwen Stacy dies, right?
Yeah.
So then they're advertising for this new movie, right? That's
Uh-huh.
coming out at the end of the year. She's in it. How?
Oh, you talking about the Spider-Man 3?
I am.
With well, what could happen is you never really know because it's like a multiverse.
I've heard the conspiracy is it's going to be Tom Holland's MCU,
Mhm.
and then Doctor Strange is in the movie,
Yeah.
and he basically accidentally opens up this thing where Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield kind of come in from like their own universe because he accidentally opens.
Did you
this
see
thing.
the cast that was leaked?
No,
So
I did hear there's going to be like 6 villains though.
so obviously Gwen
Oh
Stacy.
no, I'm thinking of a different movie. We can get to that later.
The original Doc Ock from Spider-Man
Second
2
one?
is supposed to be in it. Jamie Foxx, like the Electro from the Amazing Spider-Man 2, but it's not gonna be the same
Listen, Jamie Foxx, I'm sorry, bro, but
one. Jamie Foxx is a good actor though.
that was corny.
They just did him dirty in that movie
They
because
did.
the writing was horrible. And then who else was confirmed? I know Tobey Maguire is like 100% in it.
Oh, Andrew
100%.
Garfield too, obviously.
It's probably gonna be delayed though. Like all these movies are being delayed, which sucks. Like
Bro, tell me you saw the trailer for the new Batman movie
yeah, bro.
with
Robert Pattinson.
yes. Dude,
It looks so good, but
Except-
it was delayed. It was delayed. Like all these movies are getting delayed.
well, it's just like we talked about yesterday. Movie theaters aren't going to be a thing, bro. They're done.
Yeah,
They kind of hit their prime. I mean, in my opinion.
I was literally talking to my uncle about this, and he was like, "I love going to the movies. Like my family loves going to the movies." So
We talked about this too. Like that's like the whole thing is a new movie comes out and you go see it.
mhm.
We went and saw Doctor Sleep midnight showing that
Mhm.
the day of.
Yeah, and it's like the perfect spot if you just want to like escape everything that's going on in the world. Like there's no better time to go to the movies than now because
Perfect
Well-
place to take a female.
well, no, that's another thing. Like we were talking about was like the movies is not the good first date. It's always
No,
like second
it's
and
not.
third date.
And I'm not saying I'm a woman concierge or I know anything about women, but first date, not the movies, bro. Second, third date, yes.
We ain't pickup artists or game players.
Yeah, I'm
bro.
not. My credentials on women are not good whatsoever.
But I agree with you. I don't think movies it should be the first date ever.
No.
It's got to be something
Because
fun.
you're not talking.
Yeah, you're not talking the whole time. Like the only time you really get to talk is like the drive there and the drive back.
Which the drive back won't be as awkward because you can talk about the movie. But the
Yeah.
drive there is going to be so awkward.
Maybe like if you were gonna do like a dinner in a movie, I think the dinner would have to go first. Instead of last.
My thing is still you got to do like, I think we talked about this. Like you got to do like mini golf or bowling or something.
Yeah, you gotta do.
Which
something.
now it's like impossible to do anything, bro. Or like I told
Yeah.
you, hammocking, bro. But like
I
you
feel
can't
like
even do that
hammocking-
anymore.
You can't do hammocking.
Okay, you can, but it's like everybody's like
Some parks
"Dude,
are like, oh, you
6
can't do
feet
that."
apart. Like really?
I don't know. I feel like a good first
Okay,
date.
okay. Don't get no
Like a
fuck.
good first date is something exciting, like something that you guys can like do together, like.
Or
an
if you make it that
activity.
far, you tell your kids about.
Yeah, like.
And if you're like, oh yeah, we just went and saw a movie.
I don't know.
There's no spice,
Yeah, like.
and you don't want to be those corny people making out in the movie theater, bro.
Yeah, especially on a first date.
Dude,
that's a lot.
I'm not gonna throw any names out. If they see this, they'll know exactly who they are. 6th grade, bro. 6th grade, or maybe it was between 6th and 8th grade.
Yeah. What
Like
could
I said,
possibly happen in
if
sixth
you're
grade?
seeing this, you know who you are. They had sex in the Strand movie theater bathroom on the floor.
Whole- I
I'm
think
not
I-
gonna shade anybody.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I'm not sure.
If
100%.
if you're watching this, you know exactly who you are.
I remember another time. I
Don't think you're slick.
it was like remember when Batman v Superman came out in like
I do.
2016.
I never saw it though.
I remember, and it wasn't anyone that we know. but I remember walking out of the movie theater, and you know how in the Strand there's a back corner in the back where you can sit. As I was walking out, of the movie, like the credits were rolling. I remember like out of the corner of my eye, I see
Just
these.
caught your attention.
I saw a girl and a guy coming up from the floor in the corner,
You're kidding.
and I'm like, what the hell, bro? So they were definitely, I don't know if they're doing drugs or
Beating the Doonies down, bro.
being the Toonies or something. But the Strand, there's probably been a lot of things going on there.
Oh, and it's like, first off, the Strand isn't even that nice of a place.
Mhm.
So it's just like,
Dirty floor with
it's
the
just like-
popcorn and the butter, bro. Like,
dude, and it's old. It's so old, dude. I actually will never forget this. You remember when I think we were in Willis, and they made us walk to the Strand, and we watched Frozen, bro. Listen, dude, there was this fat chick. I don't even remember her name, bro. There was this fat chick.
like in our grade, or like
I think so. She was there. She was there because she sat like 2 rows in front of me.
yeah.
I felt so bad, bro. She sits down. The seat breaks.
Wait, was this in the main theater, or like the one upstairs?
I'm 90% sure it was in the main theater. She sits down, and the seat just like
It broke.
it like
it-
I don't know if it was on its last leg or she just had one too many McDoubles, but like
It's
she
probably broken, bro. There's no way you can break a
both
chair
probably
like
she
that.
definitely snapped the chair. Like she fell
Were you like literally sitting next to
ass to the floor, dude. I was sitting 2 rows behind her. I felt so
Dang.
bad. Like, and of course, like, thank God the movie hadn't started yet, bro. If the movie that would have been so much more embarrassing, but it's like still at the same time. And then, dude,
what?
if Corbin May ever comes on this podcast, we have to talk about this, bro. 8th grade on the way to DC. Once again, there's another fat chick on the bus, bro. And there's nothing wrong with fat people, bro. I'm not even saying that. I know a lot of obese people, bro.
Mm.
But like when you're breaking the chair on the bus to
They
DC,
broke the chair on the bus,
yes, bro.
too?
The teachers were pissed. They had to come and take the chair off the bus. She had to go to a different bus where there was an empty seat,
Oh my God.
and it was just like, dude,
What bus were you on for DC?
I don't even remember.
You don't. I was on bus 1. I just always remember that because it was just like number 1.
Yeah, I have no idea. The main thing I remember about DC was we were being super loud. I think we were messing with Emmett, actually. That's probably what we were doing. We were being super loud, and I forget who it was, but a teacher just comes on her door, and she's like just pissed. And we're like acting like we're asleep, like we just woke up, and she's like not having it. She's like, yeah, I know you weren't sleeping, whatever. We got in trouble for being loud, but we weren't the people. I don't know if you remember who got in like the most trouble. I'm not going to throw any names out, but
Bro, come on.
everybody already knows. All right, so
Alexis.
Jake, you're kind of a
Loicano.
rat for this. Actually, well, I don't even think it was Jake.
I remember Alexis Loicano got kicked off the DC trip.
Oh, I don't even
You
remember that.
Who
I
else was
remember I remember Jake was the one that got in trouble, but I don't think he was the one that actually did it. But he was the one that got in the most trouble. Dude, I can't.
You talking about Jake Hunsaker?
Yes, I'm not gonna say it because it's kind of embarrassing for the person that it happened to. But Jake, if you're watching this, bro, I know you were the one that got in the most trouble, but you definitely got in the most trouble. And I know that your dad just kind of laughed it off and didn't care. But you definitely got in the most trouble, and I don't even think it was you.
Bro, what was your hotel experience like for TC? Like, well, I don't even know who your partners were. Like,
It was me, Corbin, Tristan, and Emmett.
I
It was
remember-
alright.
I remember my hotel experience was just like boring, bro. Like, wasn't there like an NBA game going on at the time?
We went and saw. It was MLB. We went and saw.
No, like in the hotel, like on TV, bro.
Oh, I
There
have no
was
idea.
an NBA game. Cause I was with Shane Ferguson, and then Nick Smith, and I think Anthony Vance. Not a good pairing, bro.
Just that dude, Anthony, in general. I don't care who it is, bro. Anthony used to be my dude, bro.
Yeah,
I actually have
nothing
this-
against Anthony.
I actually
Nothing
have
against
this
Anthony.
picture. Hold on, let me show you this.
Anyway,
It was like right when people discovered like you could do like the panorama, and like but you could have more than one person in the picture.
yeah.
They're not gonna be able to see this, but
Oh my God, what grade was that?
that was senior year. I thought
Oh
that
my
was so
goodness.
funny. I don't know why. I'm just like a giant child.
I remember the MLB. Gosh, I can't talk.
Yeah, 'cause I went and saw Bryce Harper play when he still played for
Jacob caught that ball. You remember that?
Molina.
Yeah. He like they shot a ball up in the stands and he caught it.
Yo,
bro.
shout out Jay Money, bro. He
Bro,
is
he
like,
caught it, bro. Isn't that crazy? And I remember, I don't know if he got it signed or anything, but he like, I don't know. That I was just like I was sitting right next to him and he got it.
and you're just like,
I don't know. How did you not see that? Did we
dude,
go at like different times?
I was preoccupied. I had a lot going on during that game, bro. I was in this like, I was going through this like relationship, whatever you want to
Oh
call
my
it back
God.
then, bro.
Dude, I didn't
I
have.
thought
relationships
that I
with
thought
him,
was just
yeah.
so important.
Yeah. Well, relationships aren't really even that important, to be honest, unless you really truly feel something.
Keep
for
in
that
mind, we
person.
are gonna have a whole podcast about
Oh yeah.
females and relationships.
we'll-
That
we'll-
isn't our idea.
We'll definitely have one that's specifically about like hooking up and our thoughts on that. But
Worst hookup stories.
just a tidbit. I mean, hooking up in middle school, especially, is just not the move.
Dude,
Not the
like,
move.
and my parents always were like, "Oh, you know, you really shouldn't date." Actually, it wasn't you shouldn't. It was that you couldn't. And I always used to think,
Just
man,
broke
this
the
is the
rules.
biggest deal. Like,
Yeah.
I used to just think, man, this is like the biggest deal. Like, I'm gonna be the only person out. Like, what if I find my wife, bro?
Mhm.
Here I am, 19 years old, out of high school, no girlfriend,
Yeah.
not even on the top of my.
You're like we were low key like apes back in the day. Like you think you're like hot shit.
Dude,
in
you do.
School.
You think like I hate to tell you this, but anything that you do in high school does not matter.
It doesn't. And you
Unless
realize that you
there
don't
there are a couple
realize that
circumstances.
until you're
There
out.
there are a couple circumstances, like Khalil and Ethan Tucky just being absolute
Yeah.
baller status in high school and killing it in college, and then
Mhm. I mean, it can
I
be.
mean Ethan Tucky especially, bro. He's about to go. I'm pretty sure he's going to the NFL draft.
Is he?
Like 90% certain. That dude was a dog at Cincinnati, and Khalil was a dog at Wisconsin.
Is he still in Wisconsin or is he?
No, he graduated. I thought, dude, that dude should be in the NBA. He's got some bounce, bro. I don't know if you've ever seen him. Dude can get up.
If he's in Ohio, we should probably get him on the podcast too, as well as Ethan Tucky.
Oh, and I know Ryan Smud's about to go to OU and ball up too.
Yeah. Is there anyone graduating this year that is going to like any big colleges?
Besides
Is
Smuds,
Drew going anywhere?
I have no idea. Besides Smuds is, I mean, I don't know if you've seen him either. He's straight baller too.
Yeah. Well, I feel like everyone that was like good at basketball kind of left last year in 2020. Like they had
And they
Addison,
also lost their worst basketball coach, or I mean the best basketball coach of all time,
who-
Jordan Blackburn.
Jordan Blackburn, bro. Let's just say we got something planned for Blackburn. Hopefully.
Hopefully, it's in the
Hopefully.
works.
Anyway. Yeah, high school.
And, like you don't realize till after, like in the moment, especially like when you're a freshman, you're like, man, high school. Now I will say one thing about high school. I always heard it's gonna fly, and you're like, there's no chance, because you think I mean, the moment you're living it day by day, you're like, no, there's no way. Looking back at it now, bro, freshman year feels like
Nothing at
Yeah.
all. I remember freshman year, I was so worried about what people think of me. And now all those people are just gone. I'm like, wow, like I spent so much time thinking about things that don't matter like that.
another big thing. Half of the people that you go to high school with, you will not talk to after. You'll either go to a different college.
Hold on, let me check the camera just one more time.
Okay. You're either going to go to a different college, a different something else. You're going to do other things. You're going to meet other people, and you won't be friends with them. I can name probably like less than 20 people that I'm actually still friends with from high school, and it's only been a year out. Are you good?
Yeah, I was just restarting the
Okay.
It didn't cut out or anything.
Okay. But yeah, you think in the moment, like anything, everything that you think you think that the outfit that you wore that day or the shoes that you wore that day are gonna matter, bro.
No.
Not a chance.
No.
The only thing that matters in high school, I'm not even saying the only thing that matters in high school is sports, because there are people, like I don't know if you've seen any of Austin Tolliver's stuff, like art stuff. I don't really remember him in high school after.
He dropped out, didn't he?
I don't know if he dropped out. He might have done homeschooling, but he I don't know if you've seen any of his art, bro.
It's pretty dope.
It is. Shout out Austin Tolliver, bro. Haven't talked to that dude.
I haven't either. I remember he came over to
while.
my crib to like record some music.
But his art is insane, bro. And I'm pretty sure he paints like all of it.
Yeah. I never talked to him that much, but I just remember seeing his IG. He doesn't even post on IG at all either anymore.
Unless it's his art.
Didn't he have like a show or something?
I think so. He's got merch too, which is also
Really?
kind of fire.
Shout out Austin Tolliver, man.
Basically, bro. Real recognize real. Dude, We can talk about it off camera.
Anyway.
We got to kind of start wrapping it up here anyway.
Yeah. What time is it?
It's 56.
8:56. We're about to get some beat-ups after this.
Smash something, bro. I'm starving.
The only thing we've ate today is like Chipotle.
That
and that's
Chipotle,
pretty
bro.
good. I didn't even have a huge breakfast.
We're counting calories, counting macros,
Mhm.
saving them all for the end of the day, bro.
And like we said, guys, like this first episode is just literally just us talking.
The second episode, we should have somebody on.
We should have someone
Actually,
on.
we will.
We will. We got more things planned out.
I thought you were about to spoil it.
No. I feel like once we have more guests, we'll be able to
Expand.
have specific topics. Not only
Well,
that, but have people that have more knowledge about the topic. Like if we want to talk about macros or someone.
Macros and calories and stuff. Which, like we said, we are no fitness. We have
gurus
no
and
credentials. None.
things.
I'm not even gonna flex for you. We have no credentials.
I literally just mooch off this guy, Kobe Cribs.
We have no credentials, no nothing. So anything that we say about fitness, do not listen.
Yeah, don't take our word to take dark energy. Like
Don't.
Yes.
D-
That thing will kill you.
don't do as I do. Okay, I'm a giant child and I just don't care about a lot of stuff.
Okay. Don't
get no fuck. Anyway, guys, I think we can wrap it up here.
Yeah.
Honestly, but
If
this
you
is
if
our
you
first
made it this
podcast.
far, I don't know how many people make it this far. If you even watched it all, we really appreciate it.
Yeah,
man.
facts. I mean, maybe if you like skip to the end and you're just like checking
You're
it
just
out.
here.
You're just here and you're like, oh,
But every week you want to come and just chill out for an hour with the
Mm.
boys.
yeah.
We got you with the RatCast, bro.
I don't know if it's gonna be like half boys or like our audience is gonna be boys and girls, but we'll see.
We'll see. I mean, this is chillest podcast on the internet.
Chillest podcast on the internet.
And
Awesome.
disclaimer, I can't remember if we said we're gonna talk about this or not. There are 2 other channels with the name RatCast.
Yes.
Whatever, bro.
So if you look up RatCast, there is
I think there's 3 actually.
there's maybe 4.
Which I was surprised. I was expecting us to be the only people with anything relevant to that name, just because it's so stupid.
Yeah, it's a stupid name.
Like I said, we're gonna get clowned probably by like a bunch of people, but
Yeah. I don't care, man. I'm just,
hate comes with fame.
Exactly. Like everyone has to start somewhere. Like with podcasts. I mean, imagine Joe Rogan. You know,
He didn't come out off the rip like,
Yeah, like balling. He's on like podcasts like 2,000 now.
bro. Even like Sush's podcast, is, like he has like I think almost 100,000 on YouTube, and he's still like his podcast. I mean, his first podcast actually really well. It did over 100,000.
Well, that's because he's already known. Like we're
Yeah,
just two
but
high school
I mean, like
guys.
even when he was doing like just TikTok, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but we're gonna try to stay consistent for sure. I mean,
We got this fancy setup.
you-
Not really fancy, but
we kind of did like a budget build, honestly. Like
we're
got
hoping
the
to make this a
Zoom.
tax write-off by the end of the year.
Hopefully. But yeah, guys, tune in every Monday, hopefully.
Hopefully.
And yeah,
If you want to follow RatCast Official on IG and
Mhm.
TikTok,
animation will pop up there again for you guys.
you want to follow, we
and,
can keep you updated.
yeah, of course. So
That's
I
pretty
think we're
much
gonna wrap it up.
Thanks for tuning in.
Peace out.
Yeah, like that. Ready? Let's go.
Goddamn, you walk in the room with that stance. Stop it, don't move, what's your plans? Riding around in that Benz. I know it's hard to keep track. I try to move on, but I can't.